everybody, welcome once again to M Cubed. I am Brian, the merchant of the mix, which is Motley. How's everybody doing? Hope you're staying healthy. Hope you're staying safe when you're out there doing your thrifting and purchasing. All right, long story short, I was going to do a video of the entire unboxing of my most recent glass and ceramic haul, which I picked up at a Max Sold online auction last week. I did it last night. I recorded the entire thing. That video would have been an hour and 45 minutes long, and I like you all very much, so I'm not going to put you through that. I'm going to give you a highlight episode instead. I have pulled out about 15 of the best items, representative of the kind of things that were in the different lots that I picked up. And if you have not been following the story at all on my Instagram or here on this channel, I took part in an online auction last Wednesday night. I've been able to see the stuff online for about a week. So I did a little bit of research and was able to find some stuff that looked pretty good. All glass, all ceramics, the entire thing. It was a store going out of business and selling off their inventory. I picked up 11 lots of items, totaling about 70 pieces of glass and ceramics, probably about 50 to 55 lots of sellable items. I'm going to be putting some things together, that kind of stuff. So let's say 50 sellable lots of items, glass, ceramics, for a grand total of $25 US, all in, taxes and fees included. That's it. There were not a lot of people bidding against me on this. The biggest price that I paid for anything was $7 for a lot which had the last item that I will show you, but most of them were $1 or $2 purchases. So $25 US total for everything you're about to see, times 4 at least. So let's get right to it, because I got 15 things to tell you about. I don't want this to be as long as the other episodes would have been. I edited it down even between box changes and all that kind of stuff, and it's just crazy. The entire haul ended up taking up 2 big 20-gallon totes and 5 large boxes. So it filled up my back seat and my front seat of my car very well when I picked it up last Saturday evening. So finally getting around to getting through it and starting to go through it. And here's a little bit of what I got. I like this one to start with. Beautiful robin's egg blue. Again, they're going to be dirty and there's going to be labels on these because I haven't taken the labels off. As I said, this is a store that was going out of business. Beautiful robin's egg blue planter. Doesn't look like it's ever been used as a planter because it's so clean. And it's made in West Germany. And there's a mold number on the top. So I sure should be able to find the company that actually made this by the mold number, and putting the mold number and West Germany pottery in Google, I should be able to find out exactly who made this. But very, very nice robin's egg blue pot. Very nice. I thought this was very cute as well. I tried not to say cute very much in the video last night. Didn't work. Everything was cute. So I'll try not to say too much in this episode. That's a very nice picture, as you can see. Hand painted on the one side. Nothing at all on the other. Very nice, interesting design there on the top. This one is made by Ventnor Brentley of England. So it's Brentley-ware, excuse me, Brentley-ware, Ventnor, England. I can see there. They had a $10 price tag on this. $20? $20 price tag on this. The way I figure it out is whatever their prices that they had on these in the stores, I'm going to be charging between 1.5 and 2 times whatever the price was on some of these items by the looks of the types of items and the price that I think I can get for them. So if that was a $20 picture, it's going to be a $30 item in the eBay store. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that goes for. I thought this was very neat. Look at this. This is a decanter, still with the wooden spigot, which still works and turns on the front. I don't know if it was supposed to have a stopper on the top. It might have, although there doesn't seem to be any marks from what would have been a stopper in there. And I don't think so. Maybe not with the way that top neck is angled down like that. But that is a very cool decanter. I don't know who it's made by. There's no names on the bottom. Actually, you know what? There looks like there is some kind of, no, that's not writing. Yep, there's a little bit of writing here. I'll have to look at it closer. I don't know if you can see it on this terrible webcam with its focus abilities, but there seems to be some writing around the edges here. So I will look at that closely with my camera and that kind of thing, but that's very nice. Nice piece of pottery there. So it's a mixture of ceramics, stoneware, and glass. That's all it is. There's no other knickknacks or anything like that besides what you see. All right, this is cool. There's a couple of these in the shapes of a fruit bowl with the dark gray smoked glass and the nice design in the middle, but that is a deviled egg plate. And deviled egg plates are very popular right now, believe it or not. People seem to be snagging them up quickly on eBay, but that's got the indentations there around the outside for your deviled eggs, and it says $10. I'm thinking that's a $15 to $20 item on the eBay store. So it's very nice, dark gray glass deviled egg container plate. All right, what is this? I just thought the style of this was very neat. Stoneware, clay, with the beautiful fall colors for the leaves and the flowers. The yellows and the oranges, a single one on this side, and it's full up and down on this one. Very interesting with the side piece here and on this side as well. I just thought that looked very, very interesting. It's been well used as a planter, obviously, as you can see from the wear and tear on the inside, so somebody else loved it as well. This one does have a maker's mark on it, and I think I read that that is Morton or Martin. Maybe it's Martin now that I can see it in the camera. Of England. The bottom does say England. Might not be able to see it by the shadow now. So that's another English pottery piece, and I think it's gorgeous. Very nice. They had a $10 price tag on that. Again, $15 to $20 in the eBay store is my guess right now. Another piece of glass. There is quite a bit of yellow glass and blue glass and black glass. So quite a bit of mixture of that, but this is gorgeous. This is a diamond style. I guess you could call this diamond point. It's not quite the same kind of diamond point as I'm used to seeing, but this is a beautiful diamond style. It does have a seam on it. You can see the seam there. So I'm not sure how old or anything this is, but it's got the design on the bottom as well, and a beautiful diamond design. They had a $10 price tag on this. Again, yeah, I think this is about a $15 vase. That's gorgeous. About 10 inches tall, 10 inches tall. And I think that's a beautiful piece. It's not quite yellow glass, but it's not quite clear glass either. So I'll figure out exactly what the color. That's almost a peach, actually. Peach colored almost. Light peach colored vase. I like that. All right. This was cool. I saw this in the pictures of the auction, and I thought that was very neat. Now that I have it, I really think it's neat. Look at this. How about this mid-century modern 60s ashtray? This is an ashtray. You can see inside. I'll turn it so you can see the light in it a little bit. It's got a stand in the middle, so your one cigarette can rest in the middle section here, and then there's two notches for cigarettes on the front, and it's got this very funky spherical shape to it. There is a nameplate, and I haven't had a chance to really look closely at this nameplate. It's not inscribed, it's only painted on there, I think. So I have to see if this is the maker's name or the person who first received its name, because this is made in Canada. This was made by a company called Dynamic of Canada, and there's the mold number. There it is, Dynamic of Canada, mold 2830, stoneware. Very cool. That's super cool. I think that's at least a $20 ashtray easily. I thought that was really neat when I saw it. And again, if you follow the channel at all, you know I love my Blue Mountain Pottery. Definitely in the Blue Mountain Pottery style. Obviously not Blue Mountain Pottery by the name on the bottom, but possibly a former employee of Blue Mountain Pottery who started up Dynamic Pottery of Canada. So beautiful blue-green drip glaze, Blue Mountain Pottery style, MCM ashtray. So cool. That was really a cool find. This one is nice, but it hurts me to even show it to you. Beautiful. That is a Vincent van Gogh picture on the front of a Jim Beam bottle. Unfortunately, that's what the lid looks like. Yeah, it's been cracked in 2 places, but here's what I'm going to do. That's nice. That's good. That's a $20 bottle. I'm going to find a bottle that's not quite worth as much in the same style, which has the same cap, and I'm going to buy the bottle on eBay just for the cap. If I can find something for $5 or less on eBay, which is the same style of bottle, but has a complete intact cap, I'm just going to buy it for the cap, and I'm going to sell this as a good unit for $20. So it's a Beam's Choice, Jim Beam, with the beautiful Vincent van Gogh picture there, and I'm going to do a little sleuthing on eBay and see if I can increase the value of that piece right there. This was nice. This is ceramic. Beautiful, beautiful gold finish all the way around. Leave a comment below if you would, in the comments. What's the name again when something is heavy, heavy gold finish to it? I know there's a name to it. I want to say something with an M, but I know it's not moriage and that kind of thing. But what's the name of this heavy, heavy gold gilding on the entire piece? This is ceramic with all this gold on it, and it is by Wade of England. So it's a very nice vintage Wade ceramic piece in all gold. And again, I think I looked this up, and this is another $15 to $20 piece. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I can get for that and what it's worth. There's another one that's not completely gold. It's got gold on the top and bottom, and then a hand-painted grape and vine design in gold in the middle. So I think that's a very nice combination of the two. I'll get back to that one. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of black glass, some white glass, a little bit of clear glass, and blue ceramic. It's a great mix. A lot of things are small. There's a lot of these kind of things. Small bud vases in the same style usually with no maker's mark on the bottom. So I'm going to be definitely lotting things together, probably 3 or 4 bud vases together. There's black ceramic, black glass. There's these blue ones here. And then there's some of the kind I'm going to show you in a second. This one does not have any maker's mark at all, but I believe this one's Japanese. It's got the hand-painted storks on it, and storks tend to be a Japanese type of design. So I'm pretty sure this is from Japan, but I may still mix it with other ones. But again, 3 or 4 of these together for $25 to $30, and the money starts to add up little bit by little bit. Now, this one surprised me. It was one of the first things I pulled out of the blue ceramic box. It's a tiny teapot. I thought for sure this was going to be Japanese. I really did, because of the style and the painting and all that kind of thing, but it's not. This is actually by a company in Italy. It's made in Italy. Creazioni, what's it say? Creazioni Originali. There you go. So an original creation from made in Italy. And they had a $10 price tag on this one. I agree, probably $15 to $20 for this beautiful little teapot, but it's in great condition. That's another thing. In the online listings, they pointed out any cracks or chips and that kind of thing. Other than the ones that they pointed out in the online auction, I really only found one item that had an undeclared chip on it. And that's great. When you're talking about 60 items to 70 items and only one item has a chip that you weren't expecting, that's great, because these things are definitely in beautiful, sellable condition. I don't have to worry about throwing things out. The stuff that does have chips on it, I knew about. So I was expecting to get them in that condition, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to sell them. So it was really good. They did a really good job. This is maxsold.com. If you're in Ontario, Quebec, or the Eastern United States, that's where that's focused, or the far West Coast. Vancouver, Seattle, that kind of thing. They did a great job, and kudos to the people at Max Sold who organized this sale, because they did. I can't wait to go through the stuff and get it online, because I don't have to worry about triple checking everything, because there's no chips and no cracks unless I already knew about it from the listings. So it's really good. Okay, where are we here? Okay, this is it. Got the white glass as well as the blue and the black. There's this beautiful white glass. And this is another question for you for down below. What's the name of this when this is not milk glass. This is painted. That's holding up to a light, by the way. Sorry. This is painted white. I think it's painted on the inside. It is. I don't think it's called satin glass. There is one piece of Murano satin glass, which I forgot to pull to show you here, but it matches a picture that I already have, the exact same one. But what's the name for this kind of glass when it's painted white on the inside? There's a mixture. There's a few that are milk glass, and then there's a bunch, probably 6 or 7, that are this kind of glass with the white paint on the inside and the design on the outside. So maybe you can help us out down below. Help me out down below. Save me looking it up. And let everybody else know as well who's watching. So, all right, next up is 4 of the biggest items and the most valuable items, I think. I haven't researched everything, but I'm pretty sure these 4 items are going to be the best 4 of this entire haul. And I want to point out that I did this haul not for the big hits. When I found out I could get this stuff really cheap, I got a little extra because I want to build up the store, get back to my roots of ceramics and pottery, but build up the store to about 600 plus items. I'm at 525 right now, hanging in there as I sell things. I'm trying to replace them with listings. So if I can get over 600 listings here through the middle of August, maybe late August, and be ready for the push here in the fall, because there's some nice stuff and I want to build the store and be ready. It'll be about 3 times as many items as I had in my store last year at that time. So I still had a good September, October, November last year. I want to have a great September, October, November this year. So we'll see what happens after the summer slowdown, but I'm going to use this quiet time right now to build up the store with this lot. And I really have to do it with this lot because I've been barred by my significant other from bringing anything else into this house until this stuff is all listed and put away on the shelves. So I better get to it because I can't buy anything else now. There's no room for it, that's for sure. All right, here we go. The 4 biggest things. First of all is this. A cobalt blue seltzer bottle. Still has the mechanism on the top. I think that's ceramic. Is that ceramic or metal? It's got to be ceramic. Made in Hungary, as you can see. I'm going to research this a little. I don't have a clue what this is worth. This could be worth $5 for all I know. They have a $10 price tag on it, but I think that is very, very neat. An MCM piece for sure, but it's got the mechanism on the top, and I don't know what it's worth. I haven't looked it up at all, but I think that is so cool. Even the lady from Max Soul that was watching me load my thing, so I didn't take anybody else's stuff, she said, "Oh, you got the seltzer bottle." I said, "I got the seltzer bottle." And I just think that's very, very neat. So we'll find out what that's worth. I'm thinking, although I don't know, $20 to $25. So that's looking forward to researching that one and finding out what's on that as far as value. How about this one? If you follow my Instagram at all, you saw this right after I brought this home last Saturday. Look at this beautiful piece of pottery. Gold swan with some fire glaze on the wings. It is a planter. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous planter. It's about 12 inches tall, 4 or 5 inches deep, 5 inches across the middle, the bottom here, across the bottom. Isn't that absolutely stunning? No maker's mark at all. Nothing at all on the bottom except maybe a little paint drip there from the glazing and from the firing. You can see the spots there from the firing. But isn't that, I can't use enough superlatives about this one. I saw this one in one of the pictures. I actually got this for $2 in one of the lots. It was a lot of, you know what it was? This is one of the ones, there was 5 items, 3 of them had chips. But this one and the next item I'm going to show you were the other 2 items. Well worth my $2 purchase, I think. So I'm thinking this is going to be at least a $25 to $30 planter. just because of how beautiful it is and the size and the condition it's in. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that one made me very, very happy. So if I sell that for $25, $30, that pays for everything that you've seen and heard about in this video. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Okay, here's the other thing that was in the lot of broken stuff. Look at this thing. How about that for a chicken lid serving dish? Maybe even a roaster. It's taped. It's taped around the front and it's taped around the back to hold it together. I have not attempted to take the tape off yet. So I think this might actually be an actual roaster. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I know they made them like this for roasting like a chicken pot pie type stuff. But we'll see. But it's in gorgeous condition. Look at this. The face. There's not a chip, not a flea bite on the glaze anywhere. I'm hoping the tape doesn't do any damage, but it shouldn't by the looks of how well this was made. This does not have anything on the bottom either, which sort of surprised me because of the quality of it. I thought it was definitely going to be a, quote, name brand. Is that something on the top there? I think, or is it just a glaze etching? Yeah, that's just a, I don't know what that is. That could be a signature, maybe not. No, I don't think so. But they had a $25 price tag on this thing. And in this store, they were selling things pretty cheap. I'm going to look this up, but I think this might be worth $30 to $40. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm guessing. I haven't researched it at all. But I've seen them online. That's absolutely stunning. They're 8 inches to 10 inches wide and just as tall. I love that one. I love that piece. And again, so that one and the swan were the only two good pieces out of this lot of 5 large ceramic pieces. And so nobody really wanted it because of the broken stuff. But I had a feeling that those two things were very nice. So I picked them up and I'm glad I did. All right, you ready? We're down to it. The last items that I went for, it was the 4th last lot of the entire auction. It's the only thing I paid up for. Everything else was $1, $2 lots. This one cost me a whole whopping $7 to get. And it was 8 items. And it was all this kind of stuff. Cobalt blue hobnail glass. It is all gorgeous. There's a couple of bud vases. There's a larger vase, not quite the hobnail style. It actually has rows of flowers, rope, going all the way around the blue glass. But look at this beautiful piece here. It is a lidded compote. I saw this on eBay when I was doing some research. The same style. You see the scallop top there of the actual glass, the scalloped upper rim? That was the giveaway. The person that was selling it, I don't know if it's right or not, I'm going to research it for sure, was selling this as Fenton. And it was a smaller piece. It was 2 inches smaller. This one's 11.5 inches tall. The one that sold was 9 inches tall, and it sold for $70 US about 2-3 weeks ago. So if this is Fenton or another name brand, the APG type company, I'm thinking this is a $70 to $80 compote. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, not a chip, not a single hobnail with any kind of mark on it at all. It is an absolutely gorgeous condition. Let's see what they were asking for it. They were asking $30 for this. So I think if I use my 1.5 to 2 times, that's $45 to $60. I think it's about that, if not a little more. But that's the kind of stuff that's in the last box that I purchased. Cobalt blue, hobnail, beautiful glasswork, and all in super, super great condition. So I couldn't be happier with the haul. I did it on purpose to build up the store. I'm going to get to it very quickly, hopefully get about 5 items or more per day listed starting tomorrow. And it's moving on. It's grinding on. It's getting the store built up. It's getting the items in the store, and it's getting back to my roots of glass and ceramics, which I thoroughly enjoyed researching and looking up this stuff as I was getting ready to buy it. And I think I did okay. I want to say there's going to be 50 lots total that I can sell out of this haul. If I make, let's say $12 profit, minimum $12 profit on every single lot that I sell, that's $600 profit on a $25 investment. Yes, it'll take some time to get it listed and that kind of thing, but I've got my system down. I can get things photographed and listed, especially this kind of stuff. I can do 5 in an hour. So it shouldn't take too long, if not faster, to get all this stuff listed. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting down to it, grinding away, getting it done, seeing what I can lot together and seeing what I can find out as far as prices for some of the good stuff. And there is some good stuff. And I'm going to hopefully be able to show it to you on future What's Sold episodes. So we'll see. All right, there you go. 20-something minutes. A lot better than an hour and 45 minutes, which is what the whole unboxing took last night as a Harley goes driving by the road. Anyhow, that's the kind of stuff I got. And I hope you enjoyed this quick look at it. It's going to be great stuff to put on the eBay store, and I'm looking forward to it. And I will probably be back with a What's Sold episode next to wrap up July. I can't believe it's the end of July already. Sure am enjoying not having to go back to work, and Dr. Summeroff didn't even have to get a call. So unfortunately, it's a bad reason why we're off, but I've never had this much time off in the summer in the past 25 years. So taking advantage of it as best as I can, doing my work, working at the auction house, golfing once a week, hopefully. Only missed a couple of weeks so far since they reopened the golf courses, so enjoy it while we can. Sorry about clapping right in the microphone there. I am going to say goodbye right now. Thanks for dropping by. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed any of this haul, and if any of the items really gives you pause, you know where the eBay store is listed right down below in the description. Or you can subscribe to the channel, and I'll let you know when everything is up there and see how things are selling as well. Just hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell to be notified every time a new episode is uploaded. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. As you can see, I've got a little bit of work to do, so I have to go now. I'll see you all very soon, right here on another episode of M Cubed. Bye for now, everybody. Cheers.